Good morning, my penny people. E here. And yeah, I wanted to hop on here this morning before you go out penny shopping, finally, for our purple dot, if we can find any. I also kind of just want to update you on the last week or so, just so you know kind of why I've been hit and miss. Basically, unfortunately, Ashley got COVID again. And so we had to stop work, and then I had to kind of hang low, for a couple days. Again, we clean a lot of houses in addition to lots of other things, but so I'm very careful on going into these houses if either of us are sick, because a lot of people, we do work for older people as well. And so I definitely, I don't want that on my conscience. I have enough COVID issues on my conscience, from 2020, for anybody that's followed me that long. So Ashley got COVID again. She wasn't real sick. She was very tired and such for a couple days, and then she started feeling better. And then she started getting really sick. So we've had to call off this week as well. And unfortunately, in the process of that, I had started getting severe pain down my neck and my back into my ribs. And I thought that it was from you guys know I took 2 weekends off to work on sales stuff. And so I thought maybe, from carrying so much and this and that. And my chiropractor always says I carry my stress in my neck and my shoulders. I thought that was it. And, but it didn't wear off, and nothing helped it. And I, basically by last Thursday or Friday, and I actually didn't tell anybody this when it happened. Yeah, I know. I'm usually a suffer in silence, especially if I'm freaked out, and this freaked me out. So, pretty much Thursday night, I realized that half of my arm and hand had went numb. Not my left, but my right. And I no longer had function of my thumb and my forefinger. Sounds weird, but if you've ever had surgery on a hand or anything like that, or had a hurt hand, very basic things become very, very difficult. And I realized when I went to sign paperwork for my kids going to school, I couldn't write right. Like I had to hold it like I was like in kindergarten again and write. I went to go help paint to try to make some money last week because of being off. And so on Friday I go to paint. I grab a spray bottle to do some cleaning. I literally can't even push the nozzle. Like it's like these don't work. I don't know. Again, I thought maybe it would wear off. Maybe my mom brought over some professional massage equipment. I was on the couch for 2 days. It eased up a little bit. I was taking a lot of ibuprofen and Tylenol. And so then Sunday, my plan was, if it still wasn't better, then I was going to an Indianapolis remodel, and then I was going to leave there and go to St. Vincent, because I trust that hospital very much in Indianapolis. I lived in that area for many years, and so that was the plan. Unfortunately, my Sunday remodel turned into, oh yeah, that's got to be a different video, because I still haven't even figured out how to do that video, because that's how bonkers it was. This was the craziest one yet, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like, really crazy. To the point of, yes, I left with a case number. Not me, not against me, but yes, I left with a case number. Police did get involved in this one, unfortunately. There was some craziness, so that's to come. But we were there. We didn't get out of that store until like 6 o'clock that evening. I was exhausted at that point. My Tylenol, my ibuprofen that I'd been taking throughout the day, wasn't cutting it. Obviously, I had been reaching. And so I had irritated it even more. So I came home, and then yesterday, my mom, went to the ER because it, again, was worrisome. You never know when stuff like that happens, kind of freaks you out. Luckily, they did a ton of testing, and they've determined that I have a blood clot. I don't have a blood clot. I'm sorry. I do not have a blood clot. My hand did not have a stroke, which I literally thought, holy crap, did I have a stroke? Like, is that possible? No stroke, no blood clots. They did x-rays and all that jazz, and I have a pinched nerve in my neck that's causing all this stuff. So I just got out of there yesterday evening. My pharmacy was already closed. So I was going to do a live last night, but then I did take a muscle relaxer. One of the things I was prescribed. Shouldn't have been on a video. I'll tell you that much. Okay. You know, anybody that had asked before if I was on drugs or Stupidville and my runny nose. By the way, my nose is runny in my Sunday remodel video because I'm bending over so much, but don't worry. It does wear off as it goes on. But, I didn't want to do that video because I didn't think I was really coherent enough to really get stuff across. So today I did wake up early. I did research. I scanned everything. We had flips right at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our purple dot did flip. Our summer barbecue did flip to the 70% off. Our 4th of July flowers flipped to the 90% off. And so I made sure all that was good. But basically, I'm going to go this morning. I'm going to hit a couple stores, and honestly, I think I got to go to my pharmacy, pick up my pills, and I'm supposed to lay for 3 days. I'm supposed to lay for 3 days. You guys know me, right? Laying for 3 days, and I'm in a house with what? A 40-some-year-old boy, a 17-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 6-year-old. All of the male species. And I'm supposed to lay for 3 days. You know the house would like cave in. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm sacrificing. I've already taken my Tylenol, my ibuprofen, and I am going to hit a couple stores. There are some Purple Dot updates that you have to know before you go out today, because weirdly enough, it changed. Yes, it did. First off, when I was scanning this morning after it flipped, I had stuff coming up negative $1.24. I don't know why. I have no idea. I don't know if it's the 3 off 15 coupon that was hitting it, because some of it is, popping up as the stationary. But yes, I had stuff scanning negative $1.24. I had some stores showing 0.01, actually showing the penny. Then I had other stores showing zeros. So it was all across the board. I don't know what's happening with the system, but nobody knows what's happening with the system. In the meantime, though, we had some changes. I figured this out on Sunday as we were waiting for 12 hours to check out. Remember, Purple Dot candles, none of them discounted, okay? Except for these, okay? The actual more sea-themed candles. These are $5. Purple Dot. I bought them on Tuesday for 50 cents because I'm using them in my bathroom and I wanted them. I found them on Sunday, scanned them. They are now full price. So we don't have a single candle that is going to be a penny today, as far as I know. I think I got every single candle. These were the only ones going, and they have now repriced them. So please make sure you are scanning. Okay, next up. I've seen a number of comments from people, and this is, when you're newer or even when you've done it for a while, you can still get confused. You have to understand that in every seasonal group of items, there are going to be similar items, okay? We have red dot out right now. Red dot, well, it doesn't even matter, honestly. Purple dot, they have the quilted pillows. There's gray ones. There's teal ones, light teal. Red dot also has quilted pillows. There's gray ones. There's blue ones. You get into the next season, there's going to be more pillows. They're going to look very similar. Every season, and even a year later, there's going to be very similar items. So it's not that they have retagged them as red dot or green dot or whatever. It's just they look the same, or to you, they look the same, but the barcode is not the same. All right. So for instance, this is a purple dot knot thingy. Okay. I use these in my bathroom as decorative items. So this was last year's, right? And I think it was $3. Anyways, I got one. Well, this year, by the way, this thing weighs like 5 pounds. I'm not even kidding. And I'm not even supposed to be lifting 10 pounds. Yeah, that's realistic. That's realistic. So this is this year's. First of all, I mean, if you see it in a picture, you're not going to know for sure the size of it. But if you see these side by side, do you see how much bigger it is? Right? Okay, much bigger. But in a picture, maybe that wouldn't come across because they're not side by side. But this is okay, use that hand. This is the new version, and this is the purple dot. Okay? So again, this is 2021, this is 2022. If you would see either of these in a picture, they may look very similar, and yet they are two completely different items with two completely different barcodes. All right? Well, at this point, they're both pennies. But if you would have been looking and found this one, thinking it was this one, then this one wouldn't have been a penny, and this one still would have been, right? Okay. I'm sorry. I don't feel good. I don't look good. I can only move certain directions, okay? So please, I know, it's an awkward video. It is. So then we have these bad boys. Now, this is going to look very familiar to you if you know purple dot, because this is a current purple dot. But this is not a current purple dot. This is actually a purple dot that I bought last year. So this is a 2021. We have almost an identical one this year. Okay? Purple dot, when it comes out every year, it's going to have similar items. It's going to have similar colors. Every seasonal thing has similar items, has a similar color theme, okay? Purple dot is usually a spring theme type beach, sea, there's shells, there's ocean stuff, there's nautical, sailing type stuff. Okay, that's what our purple dot is. And so a lot of times each purple dot, they're going to look similar. The color schemes stay the same. The whatever stays the same. You move into red dot, that's your back to school, but same as purple dot, same as green dot, same as, I don't even know, I can name, they all have pillows. They all have white pillows. Brown dot, white pillows. Purple dot, white pillows. Red dot, white pillows. Green dot, white pillows. But they're all different. They all have a different, whether it's a different label, obviously a different label, but they also have different, some of them have colors along the sides that are different. Some of them have like writing within the pillow that's different. But if you just glance at a pillow, oh yeah, that's the purple dot white pillow, and you scan it and it's full price. Or at this point, it'd be 50% off because red dot and green dot are on sale this week. And just so you know, it's not permanent, okay? This is only a sale. So they are not starting their downward to a penny. A manager actually was just explaining to somebody on Sunday, and she was saying, no, this is just a 50% off sale. This is not, they're not on their way down. So they will go back to full price after the sale. But yes, they are not switching things. Now, from year to year, they could. You know, I see stuff come out. I've seen stuff come out this year that were out last year under a different symbol or a different label. And then they repriced it, different barcode, different symbol. It's different now, although it's the same item. But right now, are there any stores that are literally going around and changing out purple dot and red dot? No, that's not happening. You're just finding the red dot stuff because it's still in the store, and the purple dot is very minimal. So please just remember, visuals are very important. That's why I am very, very big on how things look. That's why I do like to do actual visual videos where I'm moving stuff around so that you can see what it looks like from the side, from the bottom, from the top. Because we know as people stash, or just as customers, you know, put things wherever that they don't like, you're not going to be looking straight at the item. You may only see the side of it. You may only see the bottom of it. And so that's where I like to actually show you. Hold on, I got to watch the big one. That's why I like to show you the difference, okay? Sometimes just a picture and a UPC isn't, it helps, but actually seeing the size of things and seeing that is going to help you even more when you're in a store to actually spot them and know, yes, that's the one. That's not the new version, because the newest version has an extra stripe on it. I mean, it can be as little as that. There's an extra stripe. It's a red dot. Okay. Also, purple dot. Don't forget that, I mean, we do have a lot of exclusions, like the candles. We saw purple dot from last year that never flipped. They didn't discount this year either. So they're going to continue to be full price. We didn't have as many that followed this year. A lot of times they'll come out with the brooms and the mops and stuff that are the teals, and they'll follow purple dot. Most of the cleaning stuff, most of the plasticware, it's not following, unfortunately. So we didn't have as many surprises. And then our hefty containers do typically follow purple dot every year. And they are, I showed them in previous videos. It's been a while. My stores have been out of them for a long time already. But right now, the full price hefty containers, they're big ones. I mean, not big, but they're semi-big. They have a light teal. They have light teal handles and a light teal lid. The ones that are following purple dot look exactly the same, except they have a different barcode, and they have dark teal handles that clip. So again, you see a hefty container and you think, hey, that's a purple dot. Nope, they put out the new ones. You've got to find the old ones, okay? In addition to hefty, there's again the dish strainer set that does typically follow. It is following again. It's a dish strainer, a plastic dish strainer that's teal, and in it there's like a mixing bowl set, and there's measuring cups, and that typically will follow purple dot, and luckily it is this year. Also, we did get, I think, 3 different totes, which is cool. It's not the light teal ones that typically will go with purple. It's there's the dark gray, and then there's a clear, and so anyways, they're not marked with the purple dot. You don't know just by looking at it. So you want to make sure that you're scanning your totes, because we do have some good totes that are also following purple. And the more items that follow something, but they're not marked with that symbol, then the less people that know about it. And the more likely you're going to find it, right? Okay. Next would be, and I have to thank Rose. Rose, down there in Florida, Thank you very much, Rose. By the way, I'm still so happy I met you and your husband. Um, but Rose, I did not realize our Clorox shower curtains are following Purple Dot. Most of my stores are out of them, but I do see them sporadically. And I actually just saw one Sunday, and I did, Rose, I double checked you just to make sure it wasn't a different Clorox shower curtain. But we have the plain white and the clear Clorox shower curtain liners. Last year, they came out with red dot. There were ones with a red dot and there were ones without a red dot. Okay? The red dot pennied with the red dot. Then the ones that were unmarked just hung out. Well, guess what? Now it's time for them to penny, I guess, because the penny fairy decided, we're sick of them. So if you find any of those Clorox shower curtain liners, if it's a red dot on the front, it's automatically a penny. But if there is no symbol now, they're following Purple Dot. So they are, as of today, a penny. So make sure you're scanning those Clorox shower curtain liners. Okay? Red dot, no dot, 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 dot. Okay. Did I cover everything? I think I covered everything. I'm like the rest of you. Okay, I am a shopper the same as everybody else, and I think maybe that's why I handle my channel a little differently than others, because I am out there with all of you, shopping, scanning, shopping, trying to research and all that. So I am a shopper first and foremost, and then I am a YouTuber. So I'm going to share information with you that I feel when I was learning this stuff would have been important to me. And so yeah, I know I'm different than other YouTubers. And well, all personalities are different. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. It's okay. You're not all my cup of tea. I'm just kidding. I don't even drink cup of tea. I mean, I guess I should due to my native land and all. But so it is what it is. I think we all mesh with different people, and that's great. That's okay. That's life. And so there's a number of penny shopping YouTubers out there, or sharing, penny stuff. And so yeah, I hope that you can get information from me, but that you can get information from others too. Because again, we're not all going to catch everything. We are in different states, we're in different stores, and it just all depends on what we have, available to us and everything to show you guys. So, I'm excited about today. I'm a little worried about today, because there's just not a lot left, but we'll see what happens. But I wanted to make sure everybody knew those candles that were just 50 cents are now $5 again. So I don't think there's a single Purple Dot candle S22 that's going to be a penny today. Still scan, but they took all of our candles from us. Okay. Yep, I think that's just about it. I'm going to get my shopping done today, get my meds, work on that remodel video to figure out how the heck to even put that together or to describe it, honestly, or explain it, because it was the most whacked out one I've had yet. And you guys know I've had some whacked out ones. So I'm going to work on that. I also have summer barbecue already started, so I'll be getting that posted for the paid members. I have actually posted 4 videos in the last 4 days-ish for the paid members. So make sure you're checking, because I have uploaded a number of them to help. I also have different sale tips, again, to post another sale video that, yeah, I think will be useful for anybody that's struggling with the abundance of pennies. It's great to have an abundance of pennies, as long as we can find a home for them, a use for them. We don't just want to buy them and then put them in a storage unit and not see them for 5 years. Those pennies could be helping so many people out there. So that's what my sale videos are about. I want to try to get out as much information as possible to help everybody else handle the abundance of pennies once you're a pro and you're getting big hauls, right? I also have a new type of video that I've been biting at the bit. I was going to do it yesterday, and then, a few people talked me into going to the ER. So I did not do it, but I think I'm going to try to get that out as well. And I think that you guys will really like those. I'm excited about that one. Okay. I need to hit the road, Jacks. Please, on the Facebook page. Oh, the paid Facebook page, the paid members page. I do have to get in and I do have to clean out. I'm sorry. I hate it, but I have to do it. Okay. So I'm going to do a post. Basically, anybody that is a current member, please comment below so I can match you up with your current member, because sometimes, YouTube names are different than Facebook names, and I got to make sure I'm dealing with the people. But then I am going to have to go through and delete anybody that's not a paid member. And I'm sorry for that. But again, there's a number of things that we have to protect in the YouTube world, in the penny world, from whether it's DG corporate, DG employees, or even other YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers struggle with their content being stolen. You've heard it from a number of YouTubers I know. And I have had the same problem. I did the watermark thing. I did my remodel list last year, had watermarks all over it. And yeah, watermarks are not hard to remove. You can go in there, remove them, even if it shows that the watermarks are removed. You can still share that information and people don't even notice, and they think that you came up with it when in fact you didn't. So I know a couple people have made comments about my scrolling effect on my visuals. I know that makes it a little bit more complicated, but I have lightened the color. Okay. I've lightened the color to pink, so it doesn't stand out as much as the purple. And I went through this morning and actually scanned numerous things off the purple dot video to make sure that it was still scanning. I even typed barcodes in to make sure that, and so I apologize that I have that whole scrolling stuff now, but I don't know how else to protect my information. And I don't go out and spend hours upon hours and thousands of dollars in gas and all of this just for somebody else to take my information and then post a video with it. That's just, it's not how I roll. So I'll try to figure out a different way. But so far, I've only had 2 people that had issues with it, and it was the whole purple. So I'm hoping with the pink, that'll be better for you. Okay. But I did go through and scan. I scan off of my own videos to add to my list a lot of times. So I'll keep working on it. Hopefully I can make it better for those that maybe struggled with it. I'm trying to figure this out. I want to share all this content, and I used to, and then I got, so I'm a little bit more paranoid about it, and I'm more cognizant of, hey, I need to make sure this is marked because I didn't spend hours and hours on this for somebody else to spend 10 minutes. Know what I'm saying? Okay. Everybody, good luck today. Hope you get those purple dots. I hope you reconned. I couldn't recon yesterday. Why? So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. Everybody have a great day. And I don't know. Hopefully I'll do a live tonight with my paid members, even with the public. But we'll see what this medication does to me. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm like DG. I don't know what's going to happen. All right. Have a great day, everybody. As usual, peace and love first, and then the pennies. Happy Tuesday.